5, go for castings. A lot of event staff believe that going for castings is a waste of transport. They eventually don't get picked at the end of the day. What you need to do when you're going for casting is to represent yourself well, and you are going to be selected. Now, one thing about casting is that, especially during this Ember period, castings will help you secure more jobs, right? Because when you go for casting during this Ember period and you are selected, there's every tendency that every other event that the agency would have till the end of this Ember season, you will be participating in that event, especially if you're selected and you work well. When it's time to work, you carry out your own duty and responsibilities. You work, you will be hired, right? You continuously work with these agencies. I said this on page 13 of my ebook. On page 13 of my ebook, I stated it right there. That's why I'm saying that you need to purchase this ebook. This ebook is a guiding light. It is the 10 guiding principles that will help you start and thrive in the event staffing industry, right? When you study this ebook, it is basically going to give you insights on how to navigate through castings, how to navigate through the entire event staffing industry, right? So basically, castings, now when you go for castings, imagine you go for like 10 castings and you are selected for 6. Now that agency, those different agencies that you have gone for castings with, they will create a group. Now, individually, your phone number is already on their database that way because you're already on all their groups. So when they have shortage of staff sometimes, right, and they want to like add more event staff, they'll be like, oh, who is close to Onikman? Oh, who is on the island? Are you in VI? Who can get to VI in the next 1 hour? Who stays close to Obalende? Who stays, everybody, you will just be getting jobs subsequently from that group. At some point in my life, I felt like I smile for a living because after I've sown the seed of casting, I started harvesting. Because at some point, I was no longer going for castings anymore. These agencies will just call me, oh, is this Blessing? Are you available for a 3 days event? Event I didn't even go for casting for. Most times, the boss of the agency will just be like, okay, those people that worked at that event, let them be the ones to handle this one because I like the way they worked. That's how you will continue getting jobs when you go for casting. A lot of you do not know these secrets, but there is a lot of secrets on my ebook. Click the link in my bio to make a purchase of that ebook. The 10 guiding principles. It will help you navigate through the event staffing industry. Everything that you need to know about ushering is inside that book. If you have not made a purchase of it, you are missing out. Page 13 specifically was talking about this casting that I'm dishing out right now. So make a purchase of my ebook now and start getting jobs subsequently, especially this Ember season. You want to make that money, babe. Number 6, try to arrive early when you have events and always have good network on your phone. If you don't have good network, try to arrive early, because if you don't arrive early, most of these event staffing agencies, they have backup. Okay, imagine you don't come early and you have bad network, or maybe something is wrong with your phone is not working well. They will already start calling their backup because they will believe that you don't want to come for the event and you don't know how to tell them. You don't know how to communicate that with them, and that's why you're not picking your calls, or maybe that's why your number is not going through. Try as much as possible to have good network. If you don't have good network, try to get there early. Another reason for punctuality is that when you get to the venue, sometimes most of the outfits will not fit you. It will not size you. So even when you get there early, if the outfit does not fit you, or maybe you are trying to wear the outfit and the zip gets bad, you have ample time to go and fix it. Do you understand? So when they tell you to come early, they're not just telling you to come early because they want to be looking at your face. No, it's because of all these unforeseen circumstances that might occur during the course of event. Nobody's planning for anything bad to happen, but sometimes your zip, you'll be trying to zip it, do not enter, or sometimes the dress that they brought might not be your size. You will not have to look for a tailor that will help you lose it and sew it back. Imagine the time that thing will take. So this Ember season, you don't want to slack at all. You want to what? Make this money. So when they call you for event, be the first person to get there. There's a reason for that. Next time, you think they're not watching. They are watching. They will keep calling you. Well, you don't know. Most of you don't know all this. You don't know all this logic. You get. Try as much as possible to arrive early and have good network. If you know that you're not going to be coming for the event, communicate with them. That's the essence of communication. Don't just start to off your phone and say that your number is not going to. Don't do that. Try as much as possible to always arrive early when you have events. Okay? Sometimes some agencies want to call you for jobs. They'll be saying that your number is not going through. So check your number very well and make sure you're using a very good network, because this Ember season, No money is going to go without us spending or getting it. Make sure your phone lines are open. If they send you WhatsApp message, open your WhatsApp. Be checking groups, all these groups, be checking if there is events so that you can be applying. Make sure you have professional pictures that you'll be using to apply, especially if you've never worked with the agency before, you never went for their casting, they just say send pictures. Have professional pictures. That one self is also in my ebook. If you have not grabbed my ebook, you are missing a lot.